Welcome back. Time now is 5:41. Brandon has his eyes on Bill.
I do, both of them. And we joke around because it's kind of fun in the morning, but this is going to be a big story. I really do think.
It's going to be a soaker.
And not just that, I think it's going to be too much water at one time. And we're kind of laying the groundwork early this week with these other storms that kind of soak things up, and then we're going to throw a whole bunch of water on it.
So really here, if you're in an area that floods on a regular basis, be
it's going to happen.
I think low spots, I think dock owners on the lakes, especially the White River lakes, need to watch it because late this week we may get inches of rain and over a broad area, so it will likely lead to some flooding. Here's what's going on. Bill's got 50-mile-per-hour winds, which really is not the main concern. It's because Texas is so stinking wet. I saw a tweet come out of Oklahoma yesterday, the weather service there, and they're like, oh, sure, now we get a tropical storm coming out of the Gulf when they don't need the water. They couldn't buy a drop last year, year before, and so on. In any case, just north of Corpus Christi looked like it's where it's going to make landfall. It still has some very brief window of opportunity to intensify a little bit, but the biggest issue is going to be the rainfall, and it's going to be widespread. But notice the official track on this. The timeline here says 3 o'clock. The official forecast from the National Hurricane Center puts this as Thursday morning. So the timing difference here is not necessarily important. I think Wednesday night and especially Thursday are going to be incredibly wet around here based on this track. Now, there's still time for it to change a little bit. We already have a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and it's only going to get richer as this tropical system approaches. These are notorious for dumping inches and inches of rain along their track, and right now the track looks to curve right through the Ozarks. Flooding concerns and the watches, eastern side of Texas, eastern side of Oklahoma, right up through northwest Arkansas, southern Missouri. We'll zoom in a little closer here. It's almost all of the Ozarks. This actually begins at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Again, the heaviest rain on a broader scale is going to occur Wednesday night and Thursday. Only a few counties in the north end and the south end are not included in this, but Mountain Home, Springfield, Rolla, and this could still be amended a little bit as we get a bit closer. And as I said, we're beginning to lay the groundwork. We've had these scattered storms around since Saturday. We're going to do it again today. We've got a little rain around this morning. We'll zoom in on where the heaviest of it is right now. There's actually a small upper disturbance moving through this region right now, south of Rolla, and old current lightning strikes showing up. Not that that's out of the question, but between Salem and Rolla, pretty heavy rain, and it kind of snakes back through just north of Licking this morning. We've got a few spottier showers trying to get going down here near Cassville, another just north of Branson, and there's a little bit out here toward Aurora. That may end up maybe the Willard area as everything is moving east-northeast. Here's back 3 hours. You see we had some heavier rain up here in northern Benton and Morgan counties this morning in central Missouri. This is all just going to be a matter of time, much like yesterday, as things ignite again this afternoon. Here's Futurecast. We have a relative lull this morning. Watch as we head toward late morning, about 11 o'clock. Here it comes. And from that point on, yeah, you get the idea. And it's Day 4. We've got more on the way, folks, and the flooding is going to end up being, I think, a major concern by Thursday, Friday, and maybe lasting into Saturday. High temps today, a chance to warm up briefly. I think mostly low 80s. A few storms overnight tonight. Lows either side of 70. Repeat, 5 feet, whatever it is tomorrow. Wednesday night, Thursday, the heaviest rain. Looks like we're going to dry out briefly over the weekend with high temps close to 90.